Merry Christmas, Nagambie, and welcome to another episode of our calendar. Today is actually the 2nd of Advent, which means we will be lighting the second candle. For today's episode, we will be heading over to StMalachy's church, where local parishioners will share their favorite Christmas memory. A big thank you goes out to Sally Fifield, who put this episode together. Enjoy!
My name is Sally Fifield and I'm a parishioner of StMalachy's Catholic Church here in Nagambie. Here are some thoughts and memories of Christmas shared by the parishioners of our church.
Midnight Mass at StMalachy's was both a religious and a social event in the 1960s when I was a child. Little children sat captivated by the cluster of nativity statues positioned around baby Jesus. Just before 12, the church bell would ring, heralding the start of Mass.
My Uncle Norm rowing us across to Mass on a Sunday morning on Christmas Day across the lake, and then we go to church, and then our grandchildren come up for Christmas Day, and there's approximately 40 of us all together.
Granny always made red sauce to go with the special occasion chicken. Us kids were allowed to have a sip of beer from Granny's splash glasses.
In a small country town in North Queensland, Christmas Eve was a carnival up the street, then off to midnight Mass, and then home to cut the big ham that had been cooked in the copper.
We see Christmas in the light of our history. After Abraham's great act of faith, God gave him a great promise. In your offspring, all the nations of the earth will find a blessing. The Christian story has had its ups and downs, and it will continue that way because he's dealing with human nature, but he will be true to his word. That is our confidence and joy, not only at Christmas time, but in all our Christian celebrations.
Christmas Eve together, and we spend Christmas Day together, and yeah, with the grandkids now, it's just a very special time.
We just go to the church and we have the party at home.
When I was a child, and my mum used to make the Christmas pudding with sixpences and threepences down the front. And on Christmas Day, when we were served our pudding, there was a lot of laughter and fun trying to find a coin.
It was a magical horse-drawn sleigh ride through a forest of fir trees heavy with snow. After a while, we came to a clearing where there was a hut with twinkling lights. We went in and were given mulled wine to warm us for the journey home.
Christmas is a time to celebrate and be happy and with your loving family.
We normally have a very large family Christmas, 30 odd, and Christmas in the garden is fabulous, and the cricket in the backyard at Mum's.
Is my father coming home from work a few days before Christmas, walking up the lane with a sugar bag, a big Hessian bag with a hole in it, with a goose's head sticking out, and the goose hissed all the way up the lane, and that was going to be our Christmas dinner.